Welcome to another video on my experiments with Ubuntu with ROS, Robot Operating System. Well, I'm trying to control electronics and physiotechnique. It is controlled by RaspberryPi2, which is connected serially to a laptop for VNC, virtual network computing, as well as, well, you see the band cable that is connected between the breadboard and the GPIO, and on the back side an HDMI cable to monitor, to check if things go alright in the beginning. Which, by the way, is right here, so it's standby now. And on top is the serial cable, which is connected to a minicom terminal on the computer as well. Currently Ubuntu is running, because Ubuntu is, as far as I know, the only operating system version that is suitable, fully suitable for running ROS. Experiments have been made with Fedora Linux and other versions, but the main supported Linux version is Ubuntu, so I'm using that. Apart from that, it is supposed to control, and I realize I forgot to hook up a device, so let's do that in the meantime, which is this motor. So hooking up one wire and another wire. It won't run for now, unless I decide to run the Python version again. Maybe nice to do, but the focus is on C++, regarding the numerous problems that I have found while programming ROS with Python. And the errors vary from not able to compile to missing messages and a lot of other stuff. Since my experience with ROS started using C++, I have decided now to go back to C++, but that has come with other problems, such as typos and very different setup of ROS, because Python and C++ are very different. So, have I got it working? No. Well, not this yet. The point is also that I haven't got it running on screen, and that's a bigger problem. So while you see what worked kind of using Python, propeller with motor with propeller, pulse width modulation driven, a photo transistor, an LED, and here here another switch and LED, and yet another LED here. So, if nicely connected, it should work, but it doesn't do that yet. So let's go to VNC and see whatever I can do this time. As you can see, I have the publisher of old. This is the Python version, as you can see. I have the new one, which is also the publisher. and I actually should open the subscriber as well. So let's do that. That one. A little shrinking of windows. So this should be kind of working. The problem, however, is that if I now run ROS run, I expect after source development that it takes the new package. Guess what? It does not. So which packages are there anyway? ROS, yeah. Not ROS pack. Oops. This is everything that I can use, like Mechatronics Pi, like RaspberryPi, and going back, going forth. Well, this is every command I can use after typing in ROS. With ROS run, I should be able to run it. The only problem is there is apparently no RaspberryPi new, which is quite weird. Let me search back. Oh yes, previously to recording this video, I had a huge problem with the Raspberry Pi. It was very slow, and in the end I had to reconfigure the whole thing. Well, the whole not the whole thing, but the whole package management, reboot, etc. And that was not the first time. So I hope it doesn't come back, but I think that's a futile hope, a vain hope. Now, going back into command history, look here, create robot pi new. After that it has been created, obviously, because I can use this. So if that package has been created, then why is it not in the list? I obviously haven't run ROS run yet, at least not that I can tell from the command history. No. Let's make catkin make. Oh right, there was a problem. There was a problem running make. Now I remember. Let's see which one. See, this is the new package, RaspberryPi new. Now let's wait for the error, which I suspect hasn't gone away into thin air. Although you hope that errors go up into very thin air. Spontaneously preferable, but that won't happen. Debugging is always necessary. Right. Now I'm getting very curious. 59%, 95% done. Where do I get my errors? On what do I get errors? It's taking its time, will have its reason. Ah, there we go. All right. Here we go. Catkin libraries. In what? C make files. No, I don't. I have to be here. So I need to go to source RaspberryPi new. In here I have the C make list, and it tells me recipe for target whatever failed. C make files. Wait. In which? Alright, let's find out if this is part of the culprit. Can't imagine, because this one is generated by Catkin by ROS package create. But I did add something in there. And now I'm curious. Right, I left out the last line, and it doesn't like this one. This is line 201. And which line does it indicate? It doesn't really say. But it doesn't like this one. Ouch. What's the other one? Exactly the same. This is about new pub, and this is about new sub. So it is this one, and it is this one. And I did follow tutorial. So how to solve this one? Back to tutorials probably, and then see whatever has gone wrong. Because if it doesn't find it, how did it create the package anyway? And well, why do I have this error? Well, let's see the tutorial. Last time I mentioned a typo. Yeah, this is a typo. So what I have to do is go in here, and change these brackets into accolades, and that is exactly what is going to happen. Question is this all there is? I'm going to run catkin make again. See whatever happens this time. If I'm very lucky, I have executable or I have executables, but I'm not sure. Wait and see. 0%. Okay, quickly adding up. Oh wow. Let's see if this actually adds up to something executable. No. Yeah, that's because of a few tabs extra, but I do not have an executable. It did build a target, but not a wait. See tutorial. It will build two executables. Okay, so my executables are named different, not talker and listener, but something else, and that something else is here. Okay. Nope. So source new source. This means there is nothing there to execute. So where is it? Okay, I don't generate messages yet. I don't mind. I want an executable first and for all, which will by default go into package directory of your development space. Okay, so I need to look here. Cat can develop lib, etc. Okay, so okay. Well, that was a quickie. This could have printed ROS inf. I heard something, but that's not happening. So what I will add to see if anything in here works at all, although not very usual, I will say ROS info publisher or pub. Exclamation mark. Let's see whatever happens from this one. So once again, cat can make. Something should work. Question is what? Oh, by the way, now I have this one solved for now. Let's get back here, and okay, so I'm going to develop lib RaspberryPi2 pub. Ha! Which is exactly this. So my publisher runs and stops. Now that is not really what a loop rate should do. So where does my publisher go wrong? Good question. Now for an answer. Alright, then it appeared that I forgot to include this code. While ROS is okay, do something, spin once, and loop rate sleep, which is depending on this. So let's go over it again. I saved it, not yet compiled, so let's let's do it here. Cat can make. You have to recompile a C and C++ code every time you make a change. And that's very different from Python, where you just have to save it and invoke the Python environment. So, pub, what do you do? That is very different. Sub, I did not exactly foresee this to happen. It is sub, not pub. So new node registered with same name. Really? But it doesn't do a thing. Not to my knowledge. There's no callback. Do I have to callback any invoked anyway? Yes, here. This is callback, calling here, and then I heard, and then some message data. But apparently that is not happening. Try again. Alright. So 1, 2, ouch. This is a big oops. What to do about it, if anything? Yeah, back to tutorial, of course. So code explanation, yeah, alright. Something is being published. Publisher. Did I forget a publisher here? that one is publishing a message. Okay, what did I do? So pub, I didn't publish a message. Then you can wait a very long time. So where do I have to do it? Oh, right here. So let's do that right here, which means pub.publish just like that, MSG. Where's MSG coming from? Somewhere, somehow. Oh, from here. A string MSG. Do I have something like that? So far not really. But you have to publish something if you want this to work, if you want the subscriber to work. So, and I'm publishing here something. A string. It advertises some string, and okay, like I said, it's been a while since I did it in C++, so doing all the time. And let's quit this one. No use to let it run anew. I haven't defined a message. But the fact, if I leave this as is, let me do this for a moment. This is worrying me. This should not happen. And I haven't seen this before either. And I did follow the tutorial to get a new package made. So how this is happening, I don't quite know, and time is running out as usual. So postpone to next time, I suppose. And with that, it's again time to say goodbye. And let me point the view for now again back to the Raspberry Pi. Debugging again, recovering from some errors and getting an error that I have never seen before. So I have no idea how to, no idea yet how to recover from that. And yeah, finding that in C++ it is way different than it is in Python, indeed. So to be continued the next time. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment if you like. I will always respond, unless it is an advertisement for some other channel. I may not respond. Also, you can follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. Please show your appreciation and support by making a donation. More information on how to donate on my website, as well as at the start of this video. And you can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned on my website or with my videos, depending on the pledge you make. And this is, as said, to be continued. Thanks for watching. and